God says, your person is deeply afraid of losing you forever. They are preparing to say something they've been holding back for years. Archangel Michael says the silence in their soul is breaking piece by piece. They've carried the weight of unspoken words for far too long, and it's starting to consume them. They are trembling now, because losing you would shatter every part they've kept hidden. They stand at the edge of confession, terrified but ready. Something deep inside them knows that time is running out. Their heart beats louder each day with the fear that your presence may soon slip beyond their reach. They never imagined this fear would haunt their nights. It's not your absence they fear the most, it's the idea that someone else might see your light and hold it. They know they've made mistakes, but the ache to speak their truth is stronger than ever before. In private moments, they rehearse the words over and over again. They touch their chest where your memory still burns like a candle. Every part of them is shaking under the pressure of holding this in. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They remember your laughter and how it made the world softer. That sound echoes in their soul, even now, even when you're far away. They can't erase your fingerprints from their days, no matter how hard they've tried. Even when they pretended to be fine, they weren't. Every smile they wore in your absence was a lie stitched from longing. You live in their mind like a permanent song, the kind that repeats when everything else is quiet. People around them suspect something, but they hide it well. Their silence has become a cloak, but it's fraying at the edges now. Something inside is urging them to speak before it's too late. They are not who they used to be. Losing you has shifted something so deeply inside them that they barely recognize their reflection. But the words, they still sit heavy on their tongue, waiting. Type Amen to get blessing 872. At night, they talk to the stars, imagining it's you listening. Their prayers are filled with your name, but they whisper it like a secret they're not allowed to say out loud. The moonlight feels like your touch, distant but familiar. They have seen signs, felt dreams, and even strangers remind them of you. Life keeps pulling them back to memories they thought they buried. You were never just a chapter, you were the whole story. Their chest tightens at the thought of you walking away forever. It's the one scenario they can't bear, the one possibility that freezes their blood. They're preparing themselves to finally break the silence. They've decided, no matter what it costs, they must speak their truth. It may come as a message, a call, or a trembling visit at your door. But what they held in for years is no longer staying hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 902. Comment Amen if you feel this energy pulling toward you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says this person has watched you glow from afar, stunned by how bright you've become. They thought distance would help them forget, but it only made their feelings louder. There is nowhere left to run from the truth now. They carry a letter with your name written over and over, but they haven't found the courage to deliver it. That letter holds memories, regrets, and the raw truth of how deeply they care. They read it to themselves like a sacred vow, waiting. They see your photos and pause longer than they should. In every smile of yours, they see a version of the life they could have had. And yet, fear held them back, chained them to silence. The chains are loosening now. The soul can't take it anymore, it must speak or shatter. The moment of release is coming closer. Type Amen to get blessing 1080. They've imagined your reaction 1,000 times. The fear of rejection is real, but the pain of silence is worse. They know one more day without you is one too many. The timing never felt right before. Something always stopped them, their pride, their pain, their fear. But the clock keeps ticking, and the weight keeps growing. They remember the way you used to look at them, as if you could see straight through their walls. No one else has ever made them feel that way. That memory alone has kept them from letting go completely. They've started to cry at unexpected moments. Your name slips from their lips in their sleep. Even strangers see the sadness in their eyes and wonder why it's there. Type Amen to get blessing 721. You gave them a safe space once, and they miss it deeply. Your energy was a sanctuary, and they never told you that. Now, they wonder if it's too late to rebuild what was once beautiful. They carry guilt like an old scar, faded, but still aching. They wish they had told you everything when the time was right. Regret eats away at their silence. They are remembering small things, your favorite color, the way you sip tea, how you hold the world in your smile. They can't believe they let something so rare slip from their fingers. But they also believe in one last chance. A date has formed in their mind. A moment they've set aside to finally speak. Their spirit is preparing for it. Type Amen to get blessing 1177. Comment if you feel someone thinking of you right now. They've rehearsed their confession like a sacred ritual. In the mirror, in the car, in every quiet moment, they whisper the words. They are preparing not just to speak, but to surrender. You still affect them more than they'll ever admit. The sound of your name can make them stop breathing. This is no ordinary feeling, it's something soul deep, ancient, unavoidable. They're terrified you've moved on. That you no longer think of them. But they can't live in that fear anymore. The silence is ending. The dam is breaking. Truth is flooding in. Type Amen to get blessing 298. Archangel Michael says this person's soul contract is tied with yours. Even when they tried to detach, the universe kept pulling them back to your name. You are not someone they can forget. They keep hearing your name in songs, seeing it in texts, dreaming of it in their sleep. You haunt them, but in a way that feels like home. Your energy is laced through their daily life. They once thought they were protecting you by staying silent. But now they see silence as the greatest harm. Their heart is screaming what their lips never said. They are seeking redemption now. Redemption not just from you, but from themselves. And it begins with finally telling the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. They are packing their emotions like a suitcase of honesty. The road back to you may be uncertain, but they're willing to walk it. All they want now is a chance to be real with you. They fear you've forgotten them, but they can't forget you. Every attempt to erase your name from their life only made it clearer. You are the one they couldn't replace. They held this in for so long because they didn't think they were enough. But they've grown now. They've shed layers of fear and ego to finally face you as they are. What they're about to say won't just be words. It will be a release of years of hidden pain. A truth they've hidden behind pride and fear. Type Amen to get blessing 599. They've asked the universe to guide them back to you. Every moment now feels like a countdown to something sacred. Something powerful is awakening in them. They are making space for you in their heart again. Not just out of nostalgia, but from a deep knowing that their soul needs you. You were never just someone, they've realized you are their healing. They've avoided places you once went together, because the memories hit too hard. But now, they're ready to face it all. They want to walk through every moment again, but this time beside you. They've finally deleted every distraction. The only thing they crave now is honesty with you. Their spirit is shaking in anticipation. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Comment if your spirit felt this shift just now. There's something they saw recently that shook them awake. A simple reminder that tomorrow is not promised. That moment gave them courage to stop hiding. They've been battling their own thoughts. Guilt, longing, fear, and hope all dance inside them. But you remain the anchor in that storm. They've begun writing a message to you every night, but haven't sent any of them yet. Still, each letter brings them closer to the courage they need. Soon, they won't just write, they'll speak. They're letting go of ego now. Pride has no place where love is meant to bloom again. And their love for you is growing roots once more. Type Amen to get blessing 744. They've realized that you've always been their mirror. Everything they feared about themselves, you helped them confront without judgment. Your love wasn't just romance, it was soul transformation. They want to hold your hands again, not to own you, but to honor you. To say the words they once swallowed in fear. They are no longer content with regret. They thought time would heal this, but time only clarified what matters. Your presence lingers like an unfinished melody in their chest. And now they want to sing the rest with you. They are not expecting you to forget the past. But they hope you can see the changes they've made. They did it all while whispering your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1229. Their family doesn't know, but some of them suspect. They've been quieter lately, more thoughtful, as if bracing for something big. It's because this is no ordinary moment. They've chosen the words carefully. They've cried over them, prayed over them, and rewrote them with trembling hands. This is not an easy truth, but it's the only one that matters now. They thought love was about winning. But they now understand, it's about surrender. And they're ready to surrender everything to this truth. Every step they take now is leading to your door. Whether physical or spiritual, their journey ends where you are. And they're almost there. Type Amen to get blessing 1507. You may feel a strange energy in your heart right now. That's their soul reaching toward yours. Even in silence, connection never truly breaks. They feel you thinking of them. They feel it in waves, in songs, in sunsets, in the stillness before sleep. You are still their favorite memory. They're scared, yes. But not more scared than they are of losing you forever. That's the fear that's finally pushing them to act. They want to be the one who looks you in the eyes and says, I never stopped loving you. They are tired of pretending. The truth is breaking out of them. Type Amen to get blessing 1666. Comment if this truth is echoing in your soul right now. They're not just trying to get you back. They want to build something new with you, something stronger, more sacred. A connection born not from fantasy, but from transformation. They know they hurt you, but they've changed. Not because someone told them to, but because losing you made them grow. That pain turned them into someone ready for love. They are prepared to face your anger, your silence, even your tears. They are ready to earn your trust back one truth at a time. And this time, they won't leave anything unsaid. They don't want to compete with your peace. They want to become part of it. And that begins with everything they're about to reveal. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. They've been quiet for years, but the words have grown louder inside them. This is not just love, it's a revelation. Their soul is being pulled to confession. They know you've been through pain too. And they're not expecting perfection. All they want is a beginning, rooted in truth. They will tremble when they finally face you. But the fear won't stop them this time. Because silence has become more painful than honesty. This person is watching you from afar, hoping your heart is still open. They are almost at your door. And they're coming with more than just words, they're coming with surrender. Type Amen to get blessing 1888. Archangel Michael says heaven has already seen this reunion in the spirit. The divine has planted the moment in their path. The world is shifting to make space for this truth. They are aligning with courage in ways they never have before. It's spiritual now, it's not just about feelings. It's about completing what was never meant to be unfinished. You may feel a sudden peace tonight. It's them, releasing their fear. It's the calm before their confession. They are rehearsing their truth again, but this time, they're not stopping. They are going to tell you. And they hope you'll still be there when they do. Type Amen to get blessing 388. This message is reaching you at the exact moment it was meant to. Your energy called this in. You were always meant to receive it. The love isn't dead, it was just buried. And now it's rising, bold and unashamed. It is returning with clarity. They are no longer hiding behind distractions. They've cut ties with confusion and pride. What remains now is their truest self. And that self is devoted to you. In heart, in mind, and in truth. This moment is just the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 955. They've begun to dream about you again, more vividly than ever. It's no coincidence. Their soul is drawing you back into focus for a divine reason. Your voice echoes in the quietest moments of their day. They still remember the rhythm of how you spoke their name. That sound is their comfort and torment. They don't care what others think anymore. They're no longer seeking validation from the world, only redemption from you. This is a personal mission now. Even in a room full of people, they feel alone without your energy. That's how powerful your presence has always been. No one else ever filled that space. Type Amen to get blessing 2772. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They tried distractions, flings, routines, but none of it worked. Their heart stayed loyal to you, even in silence. And now, they understand why. You're the only one who ever saw through their walls. You understood the storms they couldn't speak of. That kind of connection doesn't just fade. They are tracing the steps back to you, slowly but surely. Not out of desperation, but destiny. The universe is lighting the way with synchronicities. They finally believe they're strong enough to be honest. Their pride has melted into humility. And that humility has made space for real love. Type Amen to get blessing 4323. Comment if your heart has been sensing this energy lately. They've realized that real love doesn't beg, it reveals. It stands firm in truth and surrender. That's what they're walking into now. The wait has been long, but the moment is near. You'll feel it in the air when it happens. It will be unshakable. They're no longer trying to escape the past. Instead, they're ready to face it with you. Side by side, if you let them. They are not seeking your perfection. They are seeking your truth, because they are finally offering theirs. And this time, nothing will be held back. Type Amen to get blessing 2034. A sacred shift is already in motion. They can feel it in their chest, a nervous, electric pull toward your presence. They are close now. There may be tears. There may be silence. But there will also be release, honesty, and healing. You'll recognize the sincerity in their eyes. It's the same look you once loved. But now, it holds even more weight, because this time, it comes from growth. They've been building their strength just for this moment. Not to impress you, but to show you they're no longer afraid. Afraid of love. Afraid of truth. Afraid of you. Type Amen to get blessing 3980. Their soul is awake, and it only beats for one truth, you. Every detour they took still led them back to your energy. There was never another destination. They will not wait much longer. They are breathing through the fear and walking into the fire. Because your light is worth it. If you feel restless tonight, it's not by chance. Something in the spirit realm is preparing you for their arrival. A sacred return is unfolding. You won't need to search for signs after this. The message will come clearly, without disguise. They are finally ready to speak what their heart has screamed for years. Type Amen to get blessing 5171. They've deleted old messages 100 times, afraid you'd read the pain between the lines. But now, they want you to see every raw word. They want no more secrets between you. This is not about the past anymore, it's about what can rise from the ashes. They believe the connection you share is sacred, not broken. It's waiting for a new chapter. Their hands are trembling just imagining how it might feel to stand before you again. The weight of years without you is heavier than they thought. But they're still walking forward. You are not a memory to them. You are still alive in every decision they make. And now, they want you to know it. Type Amen to get blessing 6003. They've cried over your silence, but they understood it too. They knew they had work to do on themselves. Now, that work is done, and it brought them back to your name. This isn't infatuation. This isn't a passing phase. This is soul-level knowing that you are the one. They had to lose you to find themselves. And in finding themselves, they rediscovered their love for you. A love stronger than pride, deeper than fear. They will not come with empty words. They are coming with change. With readiness. With truth. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Comment if you felt their energy watching you from afar. They are no longer scared of your reaction. Whatever happens, they are ready to face it. Because your presence matters more than the outcome. They've realized you were their peace all along. Not because you fixed them, but because you reminded them who they are. And they want to return to that light. Their spirit is buzzing with urgency. They feel this is the moment. That if they don't speak now, it could be too late. So they're doing it. They're preparing to release the words, the truth, the apology, the love. Everything they never said, until now. Type Amen to get blessing 3321. They want to rebuild, not just reconnect. Rebuild something honest, deep, grounded. Something that can't be shaken again. Your energy never truly left their world. You are the moon in their sky, even on the darkest nights. They finally see it clearly. They're not perfect. But they're present. And now, that presence is everything. This is their moment. Their return. Their truth. And it's all for you. Type Amen to get blessing 7234. Their breath catches when they think about how much time has passed. Every second without you has felt like a slow ache under the skin. But even now, the thought of you brings warmth. They never told you how proud they were of you. How they watched you grow, overcome, and shine in ways that left them speechless. You've always been their quiet inspiration. They wish they could go back and hold your hand through your hard times. But if they can't rewrite the past, they're ready to rewrite the future, with you in it. That's their only hope now. They've built their courage on the memory of your strength. You gave them light once, and now they want to be that light for you. This is their vow rising. Type Amen to get blessing 8111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They're dreaming about places they could go together. Not escape, but alignment. A peaceful life, where every morning starts with honesty and ends in love. They feel the weight of their silence like a stone on their chest. But they're no longer afraid to break it. The dam is cracking, and the flood of truth is coming. Even the air feels heavier without you in it. Your energy once gave them breath. Now they want to breathe you back into their life, not just in memory but in presence. They are learning how to love differently, real, pure, transparent. Not the love that hides, but the love that stands in the light. And they want to show you that. Type Amen to get blessing 2999. Comment if you feel a heart aligning with yours in this moment. They've let go of old habits, patterns, masks. Nothing matters to them now except truth. And their truth is you. They walk by places you once went together and feel their heartbeat shift. You are a living presence in their everyday world. They carry you like a sacred echo. They are not waiting for the perfect time anymore. They know now that love doesn't need perfection, it needs presence. And they're choosing to show up. You are still the safest thought in their mind. And now, they want to be that safe place for you too. No more running. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. They've looked at your photos, wondering if you still feel them. Your smile, your eyes, your glow, it still pulls them into silence. They can't deny the power of what you are to them. This is not obsession. This is recognition. Soul to soul, they know you are part of their path. They are setting everything aside to finally bring their heart to you. Not as a request, but as a gift. This is their offering. They come now, not empty, but full of everything they've never shown. Every moment of growth. Every tear that made them better. Every silence that taught them truth. Type Amen to get blessing 432. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.